Hey there, Virgo. Here is your weekly reading for the week of July 3rd through July 10th. Let's get into it. Virgo, I am a fellow Virgo. So, of course, this is my favorite reading of all of them, not to be biased, but I love my Virgo readings. I love my Virgos. Virgo, I feel like it has been a tough time for us. I mean, I don't know if I'm just speaking for myself, but really a lot of the Virgos that I know and just like from doing readings for Virgos, I feel like we have been through it. And it is not even just like a couple weeks of being through it, a couple months of being through it. I've talked about this a lot. This has felt like years for a lot of us. And I really do think I did a July monthly reading for us. If you haven't watched it, go to my channel and please watch it. But I really talked about really and truly July feels like the month that everything changes and that the page truly turns. It is a new chapter. It really feels like a very significant next chapter in life. A very much needed and awaited and earned next chapter. So Virgo, I really have nothing but good news for you this week. I'm feeling really, really good about this week for all of us. So again, let's get into it. So we have a lot of cards here. Um, the tower, I want to talk about this really quick. So we do have the tower here, and you guys are like, you're saying we have good cards. Why are you showing me the tower? So I pulled this card out to the side, kind of just indicating us right now and our energy. And really, Virgo, I think there's a bit of a reverberation effect, right? Like so much has happened that I think there's a little bit as we start to move into July and as we start to move into this week where we're not sure if we can trust it, right? We're like, okay, I've been feeling better, but like, I don't know. It's been one thing after the next for the past couple years. So can I really trust this? I actually do believe this tower card is indicating yes, that like both validating really what we've experienced, right? I think this card is more showing kind of our understanding of everything that's happened is like, wow, that was a crazy, crazy time. And again, with that comes some fear of can I trust the good things that are coming into my life? Everything that I'm seeing in these cards, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Like I just want to reflect that to you. Absolutely yes. Every card I just think is a beautiful, beautiful piece of validation and affirmation that things are moving in the right direction. Um, okay, let's start at the top here. I'm like, I don't even know where to start because all the cards are so good, and I'm just really loving this message for us, Virgo. So we have this Three of Wands here, and then we have this Six of Wands reversed. And I was a little confused about these two at first. I was like, okay, what does this mean? So I drew a card and put it on top, and we have the Chariot here. And the Chariot talks about this transcendence and this movement from kind of one place in life to the next. And a lot of times it's a big movement, right? And we think about kind of like these grand chariots in like Egyptian times or kind of like ancient times. It's a big deal, right? It's usually like when someone is going to make a big voyage or, like something big is happening. This is typically a very significant thing. And so what this was saying to me is Three of Wands, we are no longer kind of just watching life hit us. We're no longer, and also we're no longer in the dreaming phase of dreaming about, I cannot wait till this is over. I cannot wait until things get better. I want this. I want this. I dream of this. I want this in my life, right? So I think it's been a long time of dreaming and hoping and wishing. I think we're now finally like this Chariot card is indicating that we are now finally moving to that next step, which is the Six of Wands. I think it's reversed because it's literally just this idea that, again, we're not quite sure if we can trust it. We can trust it. Like everything again in these cards are showing me that there is so much positive energy coming in, a really true like change of tide, turn of the wheel, which I will get to that in a second here. But the Six of Wands is the card of celebration, of just like good things happening, right? And with that, with this card in particular, we have these birds around. And it's interesting because these birds are they can be kind of ominous, right? They can look kind of ominous, but I've actually always understood them. We have another card here for you with the birds, the Six of Swords. I've actually always understood them as protection in this deck, and your guides, people watching over you, people taking care of you during this time. So like really this card is indicating to me it is safe to celebrate, for good things to happen. You have people and guides and angels and whatever you believe, right? People that have passed before you, watching you, nurturing you, taking care of you. This is all okay. We also have the Six of Swords, and this is really a card about departure and finally like leaving a situation and endings, right? Kind of a defined moving on point. And again, who is carrying her away from these scary swords in the water? Her birds, her people, her angels, her guides. I think with this comes an idea of surrender and trust, right? If a bunch of birds just picked you up and carried you away, it'd be a little freaky. There's an element there of trusting, of just trusting and also allowing something greater than you to support you and take care of you at this time, and trusting that that's going to be enough. We also have the Seven of Cups here to me, which really indicated you're going to have a lot of different things that you could do, a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different just avenues. Take them all. Like, you're feeling good again, Virgo. You're in a good space again. Use the momentum. Don't get freaked out about, is this right? Am I putting too much on my plate? If you're anything like me, you've had a long period of rest. You are more than willing, or more than able, right? I know I'm more than willing, but you're more than able and capable, I think, to really just get back into some momentum and try some different things and just get going. Get going in your life. Okay, as I said, that wheel turning, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And it is right in between this Emperor reversed and this Nine of Swords reversed. I think these cards are around it just saying this Nine of Swords reversed is truly the anxiety melting away and allowing yourself to accept that. Doing whatever you need to do in your daily practice to continue to trust. I don't actually think it's going to feel that hard for us to trust right now. I think we're so ready to trust and for things to get good and for things to feel good that it's not going to be super difficult. I think sometimes in life it's like, I am really, really struggling to trust here, but I'm trying. I'm not getting that vibe at all. I think it's actually just saying, like, it's okay if you're not that anxious right now. You don't need to be that anxious right now. Everything is okay. If you're just feeling good and chill and like you can just trust, like, that's fine. That's perfect. The Emperor reversed, I think it's deciding things for yourself, deciding you know what you need to focus on, what you don't need to focus on, where you need structure, where you don't need structure, what you need to do, like just kind of defining what's going on in your life for yourself. And then I think again, the end result here, we have this Wheel of Fortune. This is a card of luck. This is a card of things changing, right? Such a beautiful thing. We actually have a snake on the bottom of this card, which is interesting. I hate snakes, to be completely honest. They freak me out. But I have a friend that loves snakes, and she said that a lot of people are really afraid of snakes, right? Or a lot of people also think if they see a snake in an imagery, right? If you see this snake on this tarot card or you see a snake in your dream, that it's a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. It is actually like the ultimate sign of transformation, right? A snake sheds his skin again and again. And I really believe that that's exactly what's happening for us, right? We also have, again, this bird here. I believe this is just like showing how protected you are. Things are changing for us, Virgo. It's beautiful. It's a big transformation. It's a lot, right? But there's been a lot leading up to this, and you can trust it. You can trust it, my friend. Okay, so much love to you, Virgo. Have an amazing week. Just revel in the beauty of what your life is right now and do all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, I feel like you have a lot of ideas coming your way. Act on them. Don't overthink it. Go for it. Love you so much, Virgo. Mwah. Have a great week. I will see you soon.